Hi there, Girl Scout Daisies. I'm Mrs. Lori, and I'm your virtual program coordinator here at the Virginia Skyline Council. And today I'm really excited to help you complete an activity that will help you earn a brand new patch that's just come out. It's the Discover Space patch. This was just recently launched by GSUSA, and I'm really excited to help you complete an activity to help you earn this patch. So let's get started. The supplies you'll need today are a spoon, Oreo cookies, a paper plate, and glue is optional if you want to glue down your Oreo cookies for the moon phases. So that's right, we're doing a moon phase activity today. It's gonna look something like this. So I'm really excited to share this with you. And we'll go ahead and get started. So what you'll need to do is unpack your Oreo cookies. Kind of break them apart. We're going to use some of the cream to form the light reflection of the moon phases. And some of the cookies we're going to use with no cream on it. So you'll want probably about 8 to 10 Oreo cookies to complete this activity. So let's start with the very first moon phase, which is the new moon up here at the top, and that's where we don't see any light reflection. You'll glue this down as a complete blank cookie. We don't see any light reflection from the sun. And that's how moon phases work. So a moon phase, the moon itself is actually not glowing. What we're seeing is a reflection of the sun's light. So if you thought that you were seeing the moon glow, that's actually incorrect. Moon phases are created when the sun's light bounces off the moon's surface and then is directed to us here on Earth. So in the new moon phase, it's a new moon. We don't have any light reflection. Then what happens is what's called a waxing crescent. So it kind of looks like a crescent shape here. And what happens is we begin to see a little bit of light reflection. Then you have the first quarter moon here, which is we're seeing half of the light reflection while the Earth, sun, and moon are rotating. Then we get our waxing gibbous, gibbous meaning giant, G for giant, G for gibbous. And that's where we see gobs or a giant amount of light here. And then we get this one here, which is one that we're probably very familiar with, which is the full moon, where we see all light reflection. And then we get the waning gibbous here, because what happens is after the full moon phase, then some of the light begins to go away. And then I ran out of room, so on the back here, then you get the last quarter, so the other half of the moon, we're getting reflection. And then you get the small waning crescent, so a little bit of light. And then after that goes away, you start over again with the new moon phase. And then it goes around and around again. Usually about every 28 and a half days, we have a new set of moon cycles. So it takes about 28 days, almost 1 month, to go completely through every moon phase. Because sometimes we can have, for example, after a new moon, we can have waxing crescent that will last for a couple of days. And then you'll get your first quarter, which will last a few more days, and so on and so on. So they each last a couple of days until ultimately you get that waning crescent, which then leads you back to the new moon. So yeah, I hope that you had fun working with your cookies today and creating the moon phases. I'm going to share my screen here in just a moment to give you a picture image if you need more of a close-up picture and you want to pause the video so that you can make your Oreo cookies into the different moon phases. If you want to eat your cookies when you're done, I don't recommend hot gluing them down or liquid gluing them down. I would recommend maybe leaving them flat on the table or flat on the paper plate or maybe on a large paper towel. So then that when you're done and after you share, then you can eat them. So now I'm going to share my screen with you here to give you an image. So here is an image of the Oreo moon phases. So as you can see, the new moon, waxing crescent, first quarter, waxing gibbous, then the full moon, the waning gibbous, waning half, or we call that the last quarter, and then the waning crescent. So it's kind of like the light kind of does a full circle and then goes around. So I hope you've enjoyed this tasty science activity today by creating the Oreo moon phases. And I hope that you are successfully able to earn your Discover Space patch. If you would like to purchase the patch, you can go to our website, www.gsbsc.org, and click on Shop, and then you can purchase the Discover Space patch after completing this activity. You can also go to the same website to join or become a Virginia Skyline Girl Scout member if you're not already a member. We encourage you, if you want to keep up and do more virtual content with us and eventually do some in-person fun activities with us here in the program team, then we encourage you to join us and become a member on that same website. And also, if you are already a member and you want to renew, now's the time to renew your membership. Go to that same website. Once again, it's www.gsbsc.org and join or renew today. Thanks again, Girl Scout Daisies, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.